Neighborhood where thousands came to see College World Series champions crowned. But today, the iconic Rosenblatt Stadium is mainly just a memory. For the last 5 years, the College World Series has been played at TD Ameritrade Park. But we wanted to know what's happened in Rosenblatt's old neighborhood now that the crowds no longer come. Good evening. I'm Jennifer Griswold. Craig has the night off. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Josh Egbert is live where the old ballpark once stood. Josh?
Well, Jen, for 60 years, baseball fans would flock here to this blue-collar neighborhood, and when they did, it meant making money. The Neighborhood Association made upwards of $35,000 each series just by parking cars, and just as the College World Series is in full swing about 3 miles north of here, all is quiet here in South Omaha.
Got a bunch of those back then.
Oh, do you really? For 23 years, Greg Pivobar has been a staple at the College World Series.
If you want older stuff or, some of the nostalgia, you got to come here.
What was originally a hobby turned into a business in 1992, selling sports memorabilia. But things just aren't the same since the lights went out at Rosenblatt.
Well, the first year it was okay. The next two, it was kind of real slow, and then it's kind of coming back a little bit now.
DJ and Dennis Daggett make the CWS their annual father-son trip, the trip they've been making for the last 18 years.
It was quite the atmosphere. The local people around were extremely nice. We were able to park in the yard, picnic with these guys, do some tailgating, things like that.
But Daggett admits the old CWS field has changed.
It's not in the middle of the neighborhood or anything like that. Some more corporate sponsorships and things like that. But with anything, it's evolution.
At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the first pitch is being thrown of the day right down the street at TD Ameritrade Park. All is quiet here, though, where the College World Series once called home. Rosenblatt Stadium, now just a memory.
It was strange when they tore Rosenblatt down, is when it was really became strange.
After the CWS left and Rosenblatt came down, other businesses followed. The ice cream shops and bars that once lined 13th Street now sit empty.
We lost some businesses.
City Councilman Gary Gernandt, who represents South Omaha, says the chapter of the CWS calling Rosenblatt home is closed. Now comes writing the sequel.
The biggest thing we need is to pique the interests of developers, and something that there's still life there to be had.
So what's next for this area? Well, Councilman Gernandt says he plans, the long-term goal is to implement the 13th Street Corridor Plan that was created back in 2010. That plan includes bringing in new businesses, making the walkability along 13th Street better, improving the storefronts, and of course, encouraging businesses to build here in South Omaha. We're live tonight in South Omaha. Josh Egbert, KMTV Action 3 News.